guys, I'm Raquel Green, and for my transition project, I'm going to teach you guys how to send an email on your Outlook.com email through University of Iowa. Alright, so we're going to first start out, my step one is to turn on the computer. So for my laptop, it's on the side button that I have over here, sometimes on the keyboard. It just kind of depends on your preference and on your laptop. But make sure if you're not sure how to turn on your computer or laptop that you ask someone around you. So this is an important step. Alright, and for step two, we're going to make sure Wi-Fi is connected. So this is a little bit difficult, but not too bad. Steps 2 through 4 explain how you connect to the Wi-Fi. So with my cursor right here, I'm going to move it to the bottom right-hand side to the Wi-Fi symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Alright, so for steps 3 and 4, this is for if you're disconnected. As you can tell, I'm already connected, so I can skip these steps. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it in case you aren't connected to Wi-Fi. So I'm on the ATT Wi-Fi, which you guys can use at the University of Iowa for free, or you can log in through the EDU Roam Wi-Fi. So the EDU Roam, if I click on it, it's going to ask me to connect. And once I said connect on here, steps 3 and 4 explain that you need to type in your Hawk ID and password. There'll be 2 tabs that pop up around here and it says Hawk ID, and you type in your password here. But I'm not going to be doing that today since I'm already connected to the Wi-Fi. So we're going to go ahead and move on to step 5. And if you're having a little difficulty with the Wi-Fi, please review this video and maybe it'll help you connect to the EDU Roam Wi-Fi. Okay, for step 5, use the mouse to click on Google Chrome or search Google Chrome in the search bar. So right over here, I have Google Chrome already placed in one of my apps because I use it fairly often. But if you do not have that, another way to do it is to search Google Chrome on your search bar. So I'm going to type in down here, Google Chrome. As you can tell, it's the first thing that pops up, and you're able to click on it through there. So I'll go ahead and click on it. Alright, so it takes us to the home page of Google. For step 6, it says press the tab up top and type in outlook.office365.com. So this is a very important step, so I'm going to do it very slowly. So we're going to click on this up top and type in outlook.office365.com. As you can tell, I've used this fairly often, so that's why their links were showing up before. Go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to click on rrgreen@uiowa.edu because that is my account. Alright, so it's going to take us to a sign-in page. This is a very important step for the new window on step 7, it looks like. For step 7, it says on the new window, should pull up, as it did, type in your Hawk ID where it says Hawk ID. So there's my Hawk ID. It's important that you include your the following address afterwards. So for in this instance, and for all you guys that have a University of Iowa email, it's going to be uiowa.edu. And make sure that you type that in with your Hawk ID like I did. Alright, for step 8, we're going to go ahead and check those off. Step 8 is this type in the password on the tab that says password. Alright, so here's the tab that says password. And it looks like I already typed in my password for you guys. So we're going to cross that off because we just did that. Alright, step 9 says click on the sign in. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. Alright, so this should take us to our Outlook homepage. So mine might look a little different than yours just because I do have a lot of email and a lot of deleted stuff that I need to get rid of. But for step 10, it says we're going to click on the new in the top middle left corner to press on the new tab. So as you can tell, this is my University of Iowa email. And to how you send an email for a new one is you go to the corner. So we said, let's see, top, so top, left, middle corner. So you're going to press on the new tab. This will take us to a new email that we're going to start our message with. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Alright, so this took us to how we're going to start our email today. So for step 11, it says type in the person's email to whom you want to send your email to. So make sure you know that ahead of time. You want to send the email, but you have to make sure that the email ends in .com or .edu. Alright, so I'm going to send this to my friend Mackenzie, who is a fellow classmate here. Mackenzie. So I'm going to search my directory because I've already emailed her before. But if I didn't, I would type out all of her information, and I would make sure to type out uiowa.edu. Perfect. So now it ends in her email. And we're going to go ahead and go on to step 12. So step 12 says the CCC tab, just two C's, sorry, CC tab. Right here, we're actually going to skip that. That is not necessary for this video. If you're doing a more advanced email, it may be necessary in the future. So we're going to go ahead and cross step 12 out, which was to skip this right here. All right, so it says for step 13 to type in email's subject. So it's going to be a little bit different here in this situation. So whatever you're trying to get your point across, your message across, you want to type that subject in right here. So I'm emailing Mackenzie because I need help with homework questions. So I'm going to label this homework questions. So that way, when she looks up her email, she can tell what the message is going to be about. All right. We're going to go ahead and cross out step 13, which is to type in the email's subject. For step 14, click on the message and type the person's name with a comma afterwards. So this is very important when you're trying to make a formal email for someone. You want to make sure that you include their first and last names, but since I'm on a first name basis with Mackenzie, I'm just going to type in Mackenzie with a comma. And then we're going to press enter, enter, start our email. The Enter tab is going to be located on the middle screen on the left of your keyboard. And if you don't know where that exactly is at, please make sure you get assistance for that. All right, so we have, let's see, 5 final steps for this project. All right, so we're going to type in an introduction for our first, for step 15, excuse me. So my introductions could be as simple as good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or how was your day? Just something to start out the email. So I'm going to say, hey, Mackenzie, I hope you had a great Easter. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cross out step 15 on our list. All right, step 16 is to type your message. So why am I sending this email today? This is the why part of it. So why I'm emailing her that it's important for her to get the message across. So I'm emailing her about homework questions. I'm going to say, I was wondering if you knew how to do problem number 5 on the stats homework. So I typed my message in. That's what I was sending the email for, is to get help on my math homework. I'm going to go ahead and cross out step 16 on our list. And step 17 is to type a conclusion. This is how you're ending your email. So we want to make sure that we get our point across, and we also say thank you for her help. So I'm going to say, thanks, hope to hear back from you soon. See you in class. Perfect. So I typed my conclusion. It can be as simple as thanks, have a great week, or have a great day, or something along those lines. And we're going to actually do enter, enter again like we did in our intro. All right, step 18, type in your name at the bottom of the message. This is important that the user who you send this email to knows who it's coming from. So I'm going to say Raquel. All right, for step 19, this is the final step. We're actually going to press send. So I showed you guys this whole process because it's 19 steps on how to send an email. It's very important that when you want to communicate with your coworkers or staff members at the University of Iowa, that you make sure you know how to send an email. So I thank you guys for listening in today, and I hope you guys have a great